for himself, and that is now going to be the players of 4-Tribe here scrambling across the bridge side.
Oh, this is where we are finally getting ourselves those kind of bridge camp setups. Bigetron is over on the top of the scaffoldings. Frankie right now going on the full duke out while they're trying to squeeze for that space. Oh, that trade was beautiful. Coming in for Boom. And Frankie barely able to get to step right into the shack. Back and forth they go, and Frankie holding on, and boom! They flew all the way on the top! Here comes Yummy to also lend a hand, but it doesn't seem like he needed any help at all. Doc still treading on the tin line. They about to get the pinch over onto a member, but it's Yummy that takes out Doc instead.
Join.
D-Saber, can they actually find a little bit more of a leeway to actually get right into the zone, or will they actually fight for a whole lot more? Zeus only down to his last bandit, and he is barely going to be able to get right through. His teammate trying to actually shove into the vehicle, and just like that, okay, a creative way to actually go for a pickup. Win! Exactly to do, but the Blues is also chipping over on the win. Now it's about 8-1 in.
Big old spray here for Federalis. Known as the Terminator of it all. Can he sustain? Get this one down. Finds one to the ground. Lamborghini on the other side. Federalis from the back.
I mean, they've been able to really leverage onto their high ground terrain. And right now, with the late arrival of 7-9, this might actually cause a little stir up against Ruthless. He's got that grenade, though. Be hard to flush him out, and that's where Satra Viren jumps right through and will be able to connect a couple of all these shots. Now chasing forward, it's only going to be Zio left. I mean, this is just a very daunting task for him from that quarter. He's trying to keep himself safe from
three. Perfect coverage. Now he still decides to go for the peek out. And finally, we'll be able to buy enough space here to get the reset.
Doesn't seem like he's been able to really sprint towards the side of East to get him secured, and just like that, the red. I mean, D-Saber, only one extra member that can supplement them on their pursuit for the first chicken dinner of the finals. And speaking of which, Satra makes it all even right now, knocking down Lamborghini.
Big shots coming through here to Xavier. Look to get the pick up here to get the best out of all composition, but doesn't necessarily happen. Vex right eager. Get this one down by Paragen. Super consistent Slayer looking to get this one through as well. Astra is going to be driving on by here with an S12, baiting out the players once again. Vexrai looking to get the free hit from the back, but not going to be enough to get the connection. That's going to be a 1v1 here. And a punch to the DBS to the face of Satra is going to be putting himself away from the round. Xavier once again looking like they want to start off the day with a high note.
10 points to their name right now, matching to the pace of APG. And surely racking even more points by ending up in the top 3. You as well as Red Bull, the new prospects from FaZe Clan right now paving the path, charging with the hovercraft, but does not really find Vexfire for a corner. I think he saw the glimpse for the edge where he spotted out that number 7-9. So they're going to recommit once again, sending QE front, and that's just an easy tap with their shotgun shells, and now it's down to the two teams, DX versus BPE.
He knows exactly where Nate's going to be at. She's going to go for the spray down there up against the supercar, but not going to be enough to get the detonation. Didn't be the intention here so far. Xavier has top-side control, so you don't really got to do and worry about any of these things. You can just play this one off and play for the pickups. There's going to be a long-range shots happening here. Red Bull feeding off from the bullets of Lamborghini. That is now I perceive Esports still looking to get off here on the back foot, get the back against the wall as well, and Oz doesn't really fit to favor them here at most in the situation here, Contra.
Not at all. They're just basically waiting for the right moment right now to fully get a little bit more of those cheeky angles up against Red Bull as well as Yui. Because they know that they're stuck by that corner, so now they're having that man advantage to try to send it one after another. Red Bull almost gets it though.
They've done, pushing through here, and lost the board, but now they are able to bag the first winner chicken dinner. Get the back door entry. To be enough as well, maybe just get the read, able to secure another elimination. You guys gonna be out. Big old spray. Frankie goes down. And now is for the side of Team Secret. Then it's going to be our boy, Jockey. Setting up strong with a pump to the face. One player by Sadas, and it is going to be the players from Team Secret now eliminated us. Nade flies by. Big shot so far. Win. Able to get a slight bit of connection there to Rosemary 9-11. Pushing through here with the DBS. Up against the pump action. And Win gets...
And now going for a little bit of that reset before they actually further commit. And now with only those two members left, Alter Ego trying to jostle the hole up for control for the moment. Now full reset on the side of Team Flash. Back up against the wall. We'll really have to see if Alpha can actually form up a clutch. The Flames now tear through the windows. Now they're preferred by Krypton toss with an aid! And just like that, they still will score.
Wow. Beautiful. Look to have a pretty good soldier on his mountain side, but all across the feed. Look at this. The players of the Xavier now closing out the distance.
They really want to choke out the rest of BTR. Two members left. Can they do ball? Red face immediately goes down. Ah, clean shots coming in from the side of the Savior, but it's going to be traded right back. But still, damage being done. Now down to 1 versus 1. Levi's. Is it going to be allowed? He does actually have a couple more connections. And that was a point stolen away.
They're going to be out away from the scene. That's going to be Todak here. Up against APG. APG on the top side inside of the compound. But Nicole from the back actually able to secure the kill. On the side of Talon Esports, it's going to be a 3-way clash here. Up against Talon Esports who are looking to put themselves into the picture. Todak, they can go for the strike anytime. He's going to be swinging on by quite out in the open. But in the process, no, 7-9 is going to be eliminated by the players of Celicom Digi Alliance.
My. More to go as they now draw in the entire full force of the squad to ring right through. The rest of Todak looking to isolate East, knowing that he's being depleted a little bit. I believe that it's still going to be a decent hold with that kind of spread that APG has, as they're doing just fine for the meantime. But as I say that, the bombardment is slowly chunking onto them.
Through here, a pretty prolonged clash, but now Todak here going to be trying to go for the entry here from the left side of the map. It's a fully composed squad here for the players, so Todak up against APG, Doc, Refus, Zeol. Do you have what it takes to hold your ground? So far, it's going to be clicking on by here. He's looking to throw this one through, not going to be able to get the connection now just yet. Pill's going to be popped as well. They want to ensure that they're going to be fully conditioned here before they head straight towards the clash. Now they're moving quick here, Nayan. Definitely going to be closing up the distance here. Slowly but surely they call. But now the players of Talon Esports is going to be hitting it from the backside. So it could be a pinch squad here to be offered up against Todak. Refus tries to go from the shot here with a DBS. But can't sustain. No, never mind. Able to put a shot there to connect. Gets man up from the side of Todak. Then now it's going to be Talon Esports as well, putting themselves into the mixture. Back and forth to FBC. Alpha Gaming here. Once again, the trap of the players. But Todak in the process, they start off the fight, but they can't sustain their lives.
Oh, they could not really finish it off, and now the rest of Talons are swinging by as well on the wicked side of APG. And look who's here, RQ. Everybody wants a piece of this ground, and there's just barely enough space for APG to even hold on to.
It's not going to be barely anything at all. APG has been through so much clashes already inside of this compound. They can't catch a break, but they're playing their hearts out. Reflux once again gets a knock to the face of the players of RQ. Noga Ryu here, looking to get the trade, looking to get the pick up.
Jack Trang now putting a little bit more pressure towards him. So come to the Alliance, I'm not quite sure whether they can actually get more position, because who they're up against is all a matter of 4 stacks. Everyone really proving themselves to be the big fraggers on the block.
Most definitely, yeah. We're down to the last 5 here remaining. Red Bull finds 9-6 away, and it drops down to composition of this last and final run. Probably the most defined last circle of it all, as we have 4 players of each squad now. Team Flash Cops has an overview of the players of the Vikings, but won't he beats him to win, and that's going to be Win eliminated as well. From afar, Red Bull from Vampire Esports 5 stops, and that's going to be the last 2 players here for the side of Team Flash.
And this is why he is being deployed into VPE. The main marksman right now hitting the marksman balls. He's trying to take charge of this current altercation with the rest of these members of Vikings, just charging right in. And it seems like Superman, he does not care if there's a kryptonite in front of him. He will still prevail.
Vampire Esports feeling the groove. Did you get it? Punch is so nearly, so smiling. Rooting for the squad, and you're definitely feeling it right now. And if ever they can get through the players of Boom Esports, might just be their game. They're holding on to a pretty strong position. But the players of Boom Esports has a pretty big control as well here on the perimeter. There's not going to be any pitches to be offered here. They can go for the double trap from left to the right, but it's all going to come down to the timing here. The zone has to dictate the pace of this game. Going to be Vampire Esports, Boom Esports, or MVKE, the Battle of Vietnam, Indonesia, and Thailand. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, Boom Esports strategizing, trying to seek out if they can find any form of pain points of Vampire Esports. He's looking around the open ground, so that is a very cheeky angle that they're actually going up against. Red Bull needing to deal with these two teams is going to be a daunting task. I mean, he's doing a solid work as of the moment. Whereas, once Boom Esports strikes, then perhaps his attention span might need to be focused back over to Boom. And Gilly, he won't be able to hold on. So that is not even close yet for Boom Esports. Now they have to find recovery at the base. Lop right through. Bombit barely dodging that one. And now it's a full set for Vampire Esports.
True last, they're going to get knocked out by now, but they're going to be able to secure elimination. And now, only two players here for Jar alongside them. Those out of Boom Esports here trying to sustain their lives, but at their back is going to be the zone. And it's going to be Moonty actually finding Red Bull away. Double clash to be offered. And look at the players of the Vikings looking to offer the pinch from the back. Vampire Esports, they're not going to be ready for this.
This is going to be so tough. I mean, Vikings hop on their trails. The nade actually connected over on the member of VP, but he goes in for the jump shot. Oh, he finds it in return. Mastery goes down, and now they need that quick reset because the rest of the Vikings, they close in. The nades are flying right through, and they are backs up against the wall.
The Vikings, the Vampires, ensues the crusade, the battle, the last and final stand of it all. Nate's flying by, a battle of Thailand and Vietnam. Let's get it on.
Here we go. Two members being pinned, and the Molotov connects. Oh, Superman! He's got it. He's got a Baron. That's it to Miramar.
There we go. It's gonna be the Vikings. Quite alive and kicking so far. Up the distance, separated by a wall itself. The Nate's gonna get cooked now. The shot towards the left, but another shot to the face. 9-6, able to get one here winning that slow pay. Give you Ryan. Give you the mixture of the DBS. Looks to get the pump, and that is gonna be Salicon. The Alliance now here eliminated off this round. Head to head. So far, he's gonna get cooked here by Set of Dog. There should be a connection. Oh, double! Oh my god! Now not gonna be able to get the triple, though. Unfortunately, has to pay for his life. It's so unfortunate his teammate's not gonna be around, but Ace throws on the Molotov. Should be a direct hit as well. Gonna convert to a knock, yes, it will be. Now it's gonna be Frenzy all alone for Set of Todak.
It's so crazy. They get the perfect read, and like you said, that Molotov does actually clip, and now E's 1v1 duel, and he gets it. He takes out the entirety of Todak by himself.
Now persists here with RQ trying to put themselves into the mix up against APG. RQ into the clash. Oh, so unfortunate for a set of APG. They went through a lot. But now RQ, they want to put themselves into the mixer as well. They want a third party out as well. And now it's going to be Refus down to the ground. East once again looking to survive and try to play off this game. But RQ Gypsy shuts them all through. APG.
And now it's absolutely possible, but Brian needs to hold by the stairwells. Great dodge from the member of Alter Ego. Then now he goes in for that straight push. He's going in. He goes for the one tap. Now down to 1v1. He knows that there's just one right behind his back, but he won't secure first foremost. And that was that mistake. He could have actually went on to Alba, but he goes down. But at least that's 7 points for AZ Slumber. Once again, a big showing coming in from Vietnam. Bigetron by Vitality. Got in the mix of that fight. AST has been able to go in for the shutdown, getting themselves those 5 elimination points. In this top 5, anyone's game. A little harder for those individuals coming from Boom as well as Talon. They just gotta hold their ground until the timing is right. Achu is holding onto the grenade. I don't know when exactly is he gonna pop it though.
Opposition of quad here. 5 remains in total. They're cool. They're prone down to the ground. Overview of Vampire Esports on the other side. Once again, Team Flash and Vampire Esports has the best of all odds. Primary Master Dark, the Dark Horses won't stay alive. They don't have Delta anymore. 3 players here to play with. Odds so bleak here for the set of Boom Esports and Talon Esports. Definitely going to be a bit of a toss-up now. 8 seconds left before the zone has to close out once again. We can definitely see the shift towards the next run. The battle of the mountainside here, Contra.
Oh, Jules just by the very edge of it. He tosses another nade, trying to flush the position of Empire Esports away. Red Bull undeterred. He knows that he's around the corner. But that also draws the attention of AST at the very same time because they know they didn't actually toss anything towards the side of VPE. And now Red Bull's looking for a closure. He's going over on the corner. He heard those footsteps. A chill. He's cooking up that grenade. 5 seconds. It's about to blow. And he's going to pull it away. Not enough time. Red Bull caught him with his pants on the ground.
Pushing through now. Talon's going to be eliminated. He flash. This is all odds now. Look at the 2 squads here just fighting for their lives. Vampire Esports looking to close out the distance now here up against Traver and Massey. The nade connects there by Red Bull. LS6 on the bottom side. Crick's going to be watching this side as well. Vampire Esports on the aggressive tone. Traver Massey looking to hold things down there. They got 1 player to hold on. That's going to be Sigante as well. They're by the backside pushes. Sprays on by now with an M4 here. Finds a few players tagged up. Meow out 6 now crawling on his 2 feet. And that's going to be Red Bull as well. Gooey's now going to be alone here for a set of Vampire Esports.
And they were all crumbling down. And Tribe Everybody was so patient, holding it out. It's only down to Gooey left. And then it's falling in.
It falls in. Battle continues. Team Flash win. Looking up the nade. It's 1 player on his crosshair. Didn't gonna go for the fight, not just yet. 1 player apiece for the set of Vampire Esports, and he's gonna be eliminated. Gooey's out. Now it's a 3v3, no 4v3. P1 situation. Team Flash definitely has the best of all odds here, Contra.
Oh my word. Didn't expect my prediction to go so well for a moment, but they're still EST. Don't count them out just yet. I couldn't really spot out the final member of Boom Esports. They're still hiding around these corners. Percy could be the torn side of Team Flash once these 2 go on the brawl. Strix, Rick, as well as Gante now. Just by the corner dip, and these nades are falling right by. Almost getting over onto the corner of Gante. There's a couple of smokes for them to expend. Just to try to wiggle off some room. And with the vision denied, this might actually still have wind here to be able to spot them out if they actually proceed any further. And they're highly, that was no, the first contact will be in play, and now it's only down to Strix left.
Oh, here we go, Team Flash! Washes them away! And it's the only player left remaining for the set of Boom Esports. Pubg, what can you do up against the full composition of Team Flash? The buggy is out. They know exactly where he is at. They know what's up, and it's going to be a close out now. Big old play for the side.
And this battle by the corners hospital is the first time that we're getting between Alter Ego and Tribe Aramacy.
A bit of a stalemate here on the hospital side. And there's going to be a shot there as well for set of 4. Thrives finds 1 player there. Bottom out of the screen, but a trade will be given as well. But it's out at 7-9. It's a back and forth battle there for 4-4 Thrives, but 7-9 looking to have the better lap at it. It's only going to be 2 players remaining here for set of 4 Thrives. Now able to get the initial shot. Also, Hour, no connection whatsoever. If only he decides to swing towards the right side, pops 1 to the floor, not able to get the connection. Might just be get another knock now, but P24 OP is missing his shots.
Yeah, he knows that there's now 2 players over in the corner, and they asked to play it really smart. Where exactly is Naki? Naki is just trying to help him out from the back end. Amazon now being retrieved, but I don't think that they found any first aid kits just yet. And here comes the swing, going back to the hospital. Is Krypton punished? It's always Gante, but he gets dropped instead. Thank goodness Trace was there to back him up, and now they're going charging for a whole lot more. Delta with the micro Uzi. Gets blinded with the smokes right in front of his face, and down the stretch. He's got this double cross being set right over the corner. Not really allowed to actually surf right in. And now Alba, Andrew they got Delta absolutely boxed out.
Big ol' spray! A lava! Ups one down. Fiber massing Delta down to the ground. Up to Eris. Richard Trick here. It's a pretty heavy fight here inside of the hallway. And Rosemary able to get another pop to the face. And from the back, a lava finds Strix down. Fiber massing now here, only having one player to rely on inside of this round. As Alter on the feed now, the Xavier finds Vampire Esports away through. Vampire Esports finds AZ Slumber. It's a back and forth. Look at the players of APG are scrambling across over the cross. Closed out the bridge already. But now the Xavier here has a fight between Vampire Esports would be now allow 6 here down to the ground.
Back and forth we go. These Sabres so far checking them one by one. Here we all the way towards the far back though. It's not
looking to drop the smoke as well here to provide a coverage. It might just be a reset, but does it have enough time? Looking like APG gets the call. Axel needs to move in quick. Oh, wants to block. Zero response on the other side. Gonna go for the spray. Can he get the cancel out? Yo, on the other side, Maul's gonna get blocked as well. And now he's gonna be docked from the back, able to get this one done. And that's gonna be Talon Esports collapsing from the sky.
Talon, they were holding inside of Novo, and they just extended all the way out, giving away their advantages. And just like that, APG with that timely push has been able to overthrow the whole overall bridge. They still have Axel. But what can Axel do at this current point in time? They've been weakened so much already. And the rest of the field, take a look at them. Everyone's scrambling for that space. Boom Esports, they got a big plan. They took those boats, and they're about to put Nova for themselves.
Yeah, it's going to be a wrap now here. Nova's definitely going to be the initial circle itself. Definitely the circle just becomes so aware over the commitment and the nades as well. Blow it up now. Can they get the connection? Not exactly the case. It's a barrage. It's full control here so far for the Team Flash, but RQ, they try to disengage from the... They find the last infallibility to get the connection, to get the drop. No, the nade beats him to it, and now finds it all down. Tops now here, the cavalry arrives. They try to go for the strike here, but now the backup is on. Double shell to be offered here, but 2 players tagged up for a set of Team Flash. No, Todak might just have picked the wrong fight as Team Flash looks to be in control, but now the backup comes true as well here from the side of Todak. It's a fight that they can't back away from. They want to go for the commitment. Bouncer on the right side, looking to swing on by, but they're not going to be overcommitting on the chance of battle for pickoff. The players of Boom Esports from the back here as well, putting themselves into the mixture.
And they're just sandwiching between. That nade connects perfectly. All thanks to Yummy. They managed to get the job done, but now Team Flash, they're still hustling up against the rest of the members of Boom Esports. They still have all 4 members, so this is not a clear sight for the rest of Boom Esports. They're just going to push right through with the buggy that they have. Now, drawing the distance. Overall, still impressive work rate coming from Yummy with that collateral damage. If he could also get tops, then who knows? That could have been the craziest clutch coming out of Yummy. Still a stack of 4. Team Flash might act that. Nate T kind of reveals that there's one person out there. Alva's just going to chime in. He's got that grenade cooked up. 2 seconds from now, it's about to blow. And that might just be another point being secured from the side of Alter Ego. Down to individuals, I mean, the only other realistic team that could actually go in for the challenge right now is actually Alter Ego, and now Doc has got nowhere else to go. Team Flash, they're going to rack up all these numbers to close up yet again a back-to-back chicken dinner.
Back-to-back they go. The Vietnamese once again about to prevail out of this. Renosio has to take the fight away. The Xavier is going to be split apart. Alava gets tagged up, but should it matter? Inside of the smoky ghost, Nate T I should be able to offer a pinch as well, but he needs to move in quick. 2 players for the set of Alter Ego Warriors, 1 for the set of the Xavier. 1 player gets tagged up, he's going to be top tier, falling back, the nade connects for the set of an AT. Top down to the ground. Diaz can definitely go for the pickup. Win doesn't have to go for this overextension, but decides to peek with a DBS and finds 1 to himself. Now, it's going to be the Xavier, out away from the scene, Alter Ego Eris, in a 1v4 situation.
What more can Alva do? He's in the same shack. All down the win right now. Well, they're going for the rescue, and perhaps he can actually get some great angles to actually work with.
Oh my God.
It's closing right in, and we'll have final.
The Krypton here coming on by with a pump to the face. Mark's gonna get the shot now, but no. misanticipates it. It's a straight down here for the side of Drake, for the side of Fiber Massey. This is going to be another elimination. Make it 2, make it 3 for his name.
And he's just gotta take his sweet time, and he brings the knife to the gunfight just to exert a little bit more of the domination. And they just didn't really respect the room that they withheld. And now it's only down to Alva. How the tides of T. So I don't think that their ego will allow them to really move too far off. So tomorrow onwards, there's definitely down for more bloodshed. But over here, we have Kodak as well as BTR as they crash towards the compound. Nice to actually hold out. They do get the chip over on the side of Red Face. And one secured, but now they're being absolutely swarmed. The rest of Kodak arriving to the scene, and they managed to deplete the entirety of BTR. It's been a cold streak for BTR today, and they're about to be denied catching fire.
Gotta go for commitment. 7-9 on the top side. Team Flash into the mixture as well. Caught in between the players of Talon, Esports, and 7-9. And now it's gonna be a fight here up front. 7-9 so far finds win away, and it's gonna
coming in, and it's going to be a big rumble as the rest of Talon also closing right through. They don't really have cover, and they catch on some fire, but it does not really deter the wrath of Talon Esports looking for the final tap, and they do it up against Yuha. Damage upon the rest of Talon, and the next challenges here are RQ going for even more. It's back and forth, but it is names being deleted one after the other, and now down to Ibias. Can he actually hold on?
Game of no definition. For T2K. Hold on tight. RQ into the mix.
Inside the compound for a very long time. I'm not too quite sure whether they are going to be going in for the call to save Brian. They kind of need this firepower at this moment to really overwhelm the rest of Team Secret, and if they want to, they got to do it real quick. Has to be now sent out to do that duty. Go somehow. Breaking all around. Look at the torn flesh on the other side of the party. See the lines. They try to make their way across the street. But Jaya has been keeping close watch. And 15 points already. T2K is on the streak. They might not even need a chicken dinner at this point. They're already the winningest team here inside of the map.
Most definitely, yeah. They're bagging in the most eliminations here.
Up today. Now the back and forth going up, but it is tax after tax this time. It's going to be involvement coming in for the side of 4 tries. They also put it dead. Brian goes back on the ground again.
Back after shots. T2K once again finds Shaggy all through as well. Oh, Mimi. Quite wild and hot. We're to deal away. Agent Slumber only has meats. And that's going to be Jukai here, able to get the shot. Now he's the last player alive and kicking for the side of AZ Slumber. And now they're going to try to close up this time to the distance here with the DBS. Will it be the biggest mistake? Oh, yes, it will be. And the confirmation of the kill, you had the odd for yourself. And now you dropped the ball. You had 4 players to your name. And you take the fight you couldn't hold on to. Now it's going to be 4 tries from the back, able to get the cutoff. And now T2K here looking to turn things around.
Oh, big save coming from Asby, and now he gets to pick up Miss, gets to also contribute with this 2v2 duel. Naki surviving that brunt of the damage, and now it's down to T24 for the side of 4 tries. They're all wrestling for that space, but there's still T2K who's going to be rampaging upon them, as every other team has already been weakened up already.
Now's the time for them to go for check on the lowest, and a big shot for T24 OP! I have Williams to their name. Look at the composition once again. It favors the players. T2K, AZ Slumber is out. What left remains is the players of T2K and Nepal, the Pakistani crew of 4 Thrives, Team Flash, and Team Secret, the Vietnamese crew. Who will it be? On seems to favor the players of T2K, and they feed a nade towards the last and final player of Team Secret. We're down to the top 3 squads remaining.
And Bose, he's sneaking in between these 2 members. They don't know it all. He cannot afford to move a muscle. Could he actually find the angles right? Rule singled out. I think he's considering it right now. Mimi went the other side. This could be a big pickoff. Doesn't know. Does he now? He's walking towards this direction. He's got to take it though. He's got to do it now. Oh, Bose! He finally got it.
Ooh. Does he drop the numbers? And now 4 Thrive has the best of all odds. They got 2 players for themselves. Ajaya They had it all. And Flash getting tagged up. Where was Stays alive? T24 OP on the other side of the hill. Nade's gonna fly on by. That should be directing towards the player most. Oh! The nade connects. And now the battle persists. And 4 thrives. A battle of Pakistan. And a battle of Nepal.
Ajaya needs to find one more for that 20 porter for T2K. Naki now knocking on the doors. And here comes the grenade. Flushes out the position of Naki. He soaks the brunt of it, bringing him down to 60%. And here comes the push. T24, can he actually find it? Ajaya now as cool.
And now it's gonna be Doki trying to get the respawn as well, but he eats a bullet to the face. Up in the head. Drops down on the floor. And T2K's able to get the reset as well. Close it out. They got 2 players knocked here down. This high. Lepar pushes himself into the run. Finds Levi's 007. Finds the shot up to the as well to the head. They secure elimination here as well. RQ falling to their knees. They're gonna be picked apart by part. Falling like flies. No guys, you're gonna get tagged off. Harrigan, only one more bullet to connect, but no. Reset for Noga. Will it be brought over?
It's not matter all too much. Vexy on the push, and he got punished for it. Mello was absolutely ready with that, okay, and he's going out for more. Nate snapping, pops right in for traps, and there we go. A fake collateral, and Red Bull just made it look so easy, and now it's only one active member for the side of BTR, but they trade back with an 8. Oh, it catches on to Red Bull.
Mishap there. Watch the nade. Oh, falls a bit too short. The second one, not gonna be able to connect. We're gonna be able to heal up once again. It's gonna be a total reset here for the set of Vampire Esports. Lamborghini, though, will be the last dead file player. He'll finds one all across and rampage, as the game would say. APG on 10 eliminations.
APG, 10 points on the block and still have all 4 members intact. They're playing it so efficiently. I think they're actually playing the zone for themselves. Ferrales decide to bow to the blue zone instead of getting picked up by other teams, denying that point away from the rest of the field. BTR finally making their way into the top 5, but that botch push coming into Team Flash has definitely got them pretty much sunk right down under. Vampire Esports 4 stack as well. Now it's going to be a 4-way battle. It's going to be a hard descent for the rest of these members of 4 tries. Only 2 members left. As you can see, back and forth going on. The nades are falling right through. It's a big battle between VPE versus Team Flash.
VPE has always been putting themselves into a situation. Will they prevail out of this once again? Oh, Dog finds the nade to connect up against Zeus. Lazarus into the mix as well. APG alongside Vampire Esports getting the players of Team Flash caught in a pinch. Simultaneously, Lazarus still finds one more player out away from the scene. Team Flash, last 2 players to hold on to. Vampire Esports looking like they want to strike for another run for today's broadcast.
It's going to draw to a close right now. Here comes a full push, and it's actually a sharp number between APG as well as Vampire Esports as they ganged up on Team Flash to take them all out. But by doing so, 2 members of APG have been picked up already. 4 tries, 1 member left, remaining right inside the shack, and they're going on to duke out 1v1, but it's a big deletion. Doc, they secure it, they take down 4 tries, and now it's between the 2 teams. VPE with the numbers. I might just add another point to the tally.
A little bit of composure. You're able to get this one done, or Thailand, Vampire Esports, APG. 2 to 4 to go. Odds favoring the players of VPE, Vampire Esports. Call it. Your nade's gonna get cooked up. Oh, Doc, are you ready for it? Watch the nade. Eyes on the nade. And it tags him down to half. Information's gonna be relayed any moment in time. The Vampires can go for the strike, and this should be their game.
Oh, it's just so tough right now for Rufus to even try to find an opening. He definitely does have a better angle to work with as compared to Doc, who's currently having the attention span of Lazarus. Red Bull looking to seek out any form of a nook and cranny that they could possibly pull off from could benefit them to at least draw the fight a little bit closer from here on out. But still it remains, resources-wise, Vampire Esports still have more to stash away with. To put it to good use up against the rest of the members of APG. It only boils down to the matter of moments right now. Ruthless now running out of space, and that could be problematic.
APG. I think they're bad suits so far, but there's just no sense of angle at all. This well-given fact as well, the Vampire Esports, all they gotta do is wait it out because the pressure is just gonna be first side of APG. Another nade flies in. Good run. And that's gonna be the shots fired. Oh, Red Bull finds Glock away, and that's gonna be Reflex all alone and hands down. Vampire Esports back to back. I mean, just getting wins over wins here.